and or Venus signs. Do check out your placements to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Cancer, feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them. Take what applies and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading, so it may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It's greatly appreciated. Queen of Wands is your overall energy. So confidence, attracting. You could have Aries, Sag, Leo in your chart. Dealing with one doesn't have to be. So currently you have the King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Right now you could be focused on other things that are bringing in a sense of security and stability, possibly working on your goals, or just things that you need to do. For some of you, you could be dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Your challenge is the 8 of Wands. So either communication or something happening a little bit quicker. In the foundation, 4 of Swords. So there might be some sort of healing that you're doing, or maybe a pause, reflection in the past. 10 of Swords. No wonder you have this pause or healing. The 10 of Swords is in the past. It could have been some sort of betrayal, an ending, some sort of suffering. For some of you, there might have been a move. For some of you, you actually have ended a situation for your own sanity. 4 of Pentacles. Now, if it wasn't that it was ended, for some of you, it could have been that there was something really difficult that you dealt with in the past, and mentally you had to move forward. Maybe even put your focus on something else. So on your mind with the 4 of Pentacles, right now you could be focused on saving for your own security. For some of you, I don't know, maybe you're looking into buying property, a house, or something like this. 4 of Pentacles is also a card of being closed off or holding on. As you can see here, the guy is, oh, I've never noticed that. It seems like he's inside of this house, building, whatever. And there's a lock on the inside. I don't know if you can see it. See the guy right there? Right there in his hand is a lock. And I'm wondering if the lock is part of this chain here. Can't see because this is so small. What this is talking about. The Death card is your outcome. Scorpio energy. Death is either an ending or, well, normally it is an ending. Now it's an ending that's indefinite, or it's an ending of a cycle. It could also be a significant change. Now, for a significant change to happen, something has to, be done with, right? Okay, so let's take a look at what is this Queen of Wands. Why is the Queen of Wands here as the overall energy? Just saw the Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. I don't know, maybe you're pissed. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Ace of Wands, the Tower, the 6 of Wands. For some of you, you're getting a lot of attention, or you're feeling attractive. Magnetic. For some of you, there's some sort of creative ideas that are coming to you that can lead you into a successful path. Why is the King of Pentacles what's currently happening? Emperor, Aries energy. Chariot, Cancer. And the Ace of Pentacles. There's something new here. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. For some of you, it could have to do with something that you're passionate about. I don't know, a hobby, career-wise. Yes, it can pertain to a relationship here. But this almost feels like there's something very significant, like taking charge of something, going in that direction, and starting something that is solid or that can bring in security. Why is the Eight of Wands the challenge? The Knight of Cups, the Devil, Capricorn, and the Hierophant, Taurus. What is this Devil here? The Fool. And the Hierophant. For some of you, there's something here that's going to take its time, and the challenge is it's not moving as quickly as you'd like it to go, because that's going to be too hasty. Because how do you have the Devil card? Something about toxicity, fear, addictions, lower vibrations, negative vibrations, and clarifying that would be the Fool card. So to me, it's almost seeming like something needs to be a little more disciplined or under control. All right, let's see what this Four of Swords is, because that's why it's all happening. The Six of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Empress. For some of you, you are taking a break from something, or you're needing to take a break. Down and needing somebody else to pick up their slack, and for them to take leadership, for them to do something for you. Maybe the challenge is that you're asking for something, but it shouldn't be you asking. Like, you don't need to chase this. They need to come towards you. Or if it's not about a person, it's the energy of whatever it is that you want needs to come to you. So how do we do that? We enter into that. We align with that frequency. So how do you think, speak, eat, blah, 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 if you were in that reality, if you had that in your reality? All right. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Or is it that you're not going at what it is that you want? What is the Ten of Swords? Justice, Libra energy. The Page of Cups. A Seven of Wands. I feel like in the past, there might have been maybe this, oh, let's correct this. Let's balance this out. There could have been some sort of apology, or there was words that were spoken that seemed really nice. But with the Seven of Wands, there is a resistance there, because Seven of Wands is about either sticking up for yourself or setting boundaries or pushing something away. Something here in the past. Now, it doesn't mean that you've had physically said, like, no, I don't want this anymore. For some of you, maybe you were like, yeah, you know what, I'll go along with it. But in your mind, in your entire being, you're like, no, resisting. I'm in pain. I can't. Or this is going to go in this direction. Now, I'm not saying whether that's good or bad. I'm just saying that's possibly what the energy was in the past. Let's see why you have the Four of Pentacles on your mind. Ten of Wands, the Lovers, Gemini energy, and the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you're the Ten of Wands, there is this heaviness or this burden, And it's either about working on something or putting your focus, or whether or not something is actually going to work out, whether or not it's something that you should be holding on to or saving for or whatever. Why is the Death card the outcome? Why is the Death card the outcome? The Knight of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. What? Hold on. Hermit, Page of Swords, Three of Wands. There is a waiting here. A watching, waiting. But the cards that are clarifying the Death card, I mean, it could simply be that it's a Scorpio. But this is almost like passionate and chasing after that is something long-term. It is secure, family, legacy, long-term wealth, Ten of Pentacles, right? And then the Six of Cups, the past, nostalgia. It is also authenticity, genuineness. It is also a card of children, innocence. But why the Death card? Is that's what's ending? Or is that the expectation? Let's get more on this Death card, because I am pretty stumped. The Five of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Swords. So things turning around from when there was a sense of lack, there wasn't enough, or you felt left out in the cold. And then the Wheel of Fortune is things looking up, changing. And then Nine of Swords, feeling stressed and worried. I literally feel there is a bit of anxiety here. I feel like I do feel there could have been tears shed for this, because like I literally feel really sad right now. Tell me more. Actually, you know what? I'll just pull out another card and then I'm going to do another spread for you. All right, the card that just fell was the Four of Wands. Security, sense of belonging, a home. Man, that sucks. I'm going to pull out one oracle card here for you. And I'm not even going to put that in the shorts section. But this one is going... Okay, it's this one. Isolation. So let's see what that says. Wow. Literally the page before where I opened. So it says here, Sapphire is blue. Occasionally he gets invited somewhere, but invariably he turns the invitation down. After all, what would he wear? He bought a tux once, just in case, but won't wear it because he might spill something on it. Besides, going out would alter his routine. He's tried to meet people, but hasn't met anyone of his caliber. So Sapphire stays home alone and remains quite blue. Do not wait for the right time to live your life. You are on the verge of something big, but if you don't participate in it, it could pass you by. Sapphire does not know the difference between isolation and solitude. Do I? Hey, Reaction King. So the card is about self-protection, making excuses, over-preparing, never feeling ready to take action, celebration, experiences, and play. And then the other part of it is... Yes, it is. Which, no, I have not listened to it. Because to be honest, I quite forgot. Childlike playfulness is hidden under Sapphire's serious, elegant exterior. This card denotes wealth and an ability to do anything well. Trust and loyalty are indicated. Sapphire also has great capacity for healing. Okay, so that is that. So now I'm going to do the other spread to be a little more specific, like what is that you're dealing with, and more of those straightforward messages. So let's see here for you. Cancer. Cancer. Okay, Cancer. So let's see who it is you are dealing with. Could be a Capricorn. And this is so crazy because I was literally thinking while I was reading the isolation card, I was thinking of something like Capricorn energy. And the Devil card comes out. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn. Now listen, sometimes when you listen to readings, it could say, oh yeah, you're dealing with this, but that's actually a placement that you have in your chart and not the other person. So again, it's not like something that's super literal and whatnot, but here we go. Capricorn is also your 7th house, which is the house of relationships. So let's see, why is this person the Devil? Why is this person the Devil? Ten of Wands. This could be somebody who is dealing with difficult things, like they have a burden of their own. For some of you, this person is a burden or has brought burden-like situations and feelings into your life. I almost feel like a struggle, kind of like repeatedly doing something and it's just weighing heavily. So either they keep repeating something and it's weighing heavily on you, like you're feeling the effects of it, or they make themselves their own burden. North Node Capricorn. Okay, cool. Let's see, what is this person's feelings towards you? What is this person's feelings towards you? The Star card. So there's hope there. There's healing there. Aquarius energy. I just saw the 6 of Cups. Why is the Star card here? The 6 of Wands. Victory, success, attention, recognition. This person could be hoping their feelings towards you is that maybe you give them some attention or that you choose them or something like this. Why, what is their actions towards you? Let's see that. What is their actions towards you? What is this person's actions towards you, Cancer? The King of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Why the King of Cups? All right, this card just fell. 3 of Pentacles because they want to work on something. This partnership. Maybe there's still love there and they're just watching to see if maybe you're involved elsewhere. Let's see what your feelings are towards this person. What are your feelings towards this person? The Hermit. I'm laughing because the Hermit is a card of isolation. Virgo energy. You know what I'm also getting? Kind of like a sense of skepticism. Why is the Hermit here? Why is the Hermit here? I wouldn't be surprised if I saw the 9 of Swords. Why is the Hermit here? For some of you, your feelings towards this person is wanting to be alone. For some of you, you feel alone. The Nine of Cups. For some of you, you want to isolate yourself from this individual. What is your actions towards them?